Canadians have many deeply held opinions about the NHL situation. Don Cherry is here with some of his. What do you make of all this?
But first of all, I have to ask you, 25 years I've been on Hockey Night in Canada. How come you never asked me before?
Well, we were waiting for the big day.
Oh, the big day. All right, yeah.
What do we make of this?
Well, it's sad. It's what else, as Gretzky said, that it's sad. I feel for the players and I feel for the owners too, but I also feel for guys that are in the Zambonis, the parking lot attendants, myself. I haven't had a paycheck since June. How many people it goes down the bars, the single mothers, the waitresses, it hurts everybody. It's right down and it's sad. It really is. And hockey always gets the bad name in the States. If we have a hit over the head or a bad fight, you'll see it. And you saw it. That's the first thing they put on the news down there.
Is there a villain in this?
No, I don't think there's a villain. If you were making $1.8 million, you'd fight right to the very end to keep the $1.8 million. I'm sure I would too. That's what the players are doing, and they're for sure. The owners are losing money. Gretzky doesn't lie. He says that they're losing more money playing than they are not. So he's not lying. Kevin Lowe, would he lie? He's not lying either. So both are fighting right down to the wire. And who's hurting? The fans are hurting, and the game is really hurt. This really hurts hockey.
Do you see any optimism for some way early out of this?
No, there won't be. It's so bad, and the bad feelings, and I think what happened, it got personal. You do not call a commissioner a madman like the Esch did. You do not call, like Halik called the Madison Square Garden, liars and cheaters. You don't call Ed Snyder, Jeremy Jacobs, Bill Wirtz, cheaters and liars. I think it's got very personal.
Replacement players?
This is a little different in the football because they went over to Europe. They went down the American League, they went down to the lower leagues and took other guys' jobs. Mm-hmm. So now they can't whine if some guys take their jobs. So it's a little different in football. And I've said those guys going over to Europe, I know friends over there that they were told never mind reporting because the NHL guys went over there for a little fun and relaxation. They took their jobs, so they can't whine now when somebody's going to take their jobs if it comes to replacement.
Yeah, they also went over there and played under a salary cap.
Yeah, with salary cap for 40 grand or something like that.
Now, but what about the fans? Will people go out and watch replacement players playing hockey?
Well, you can't have 20 replacement players, but if they do, there'll be some. Let's be honest. I know some of the union don't like me saying this, but there will be guys come back. I mean, if some guys don't come back, this could go on for 2 years. They're all finished, and I feel sorry for a lot of guys. But Peter, I'd like to tell you that one of the most important things of all. What about the entry draft? Who gets Brûlé and who gets Crosby?
That's the great new young stars expected to play in the NHL. Entry draft, there won't be one this year.
Who's going to get them? How do they figure that out now? That's really going to be something. You know, it was a funny thing. When they were talking today, I really thought they were going. I was all excited and everything because it was $49 million and $42 million. And January 9th in William Houston's column, right?
You did it.
I did. I said $45 million. They both can live with $45 million. So I'm expecting somebody, Bob, to say, "Look, you got $42 million of the owners. How about like squeeze a little more? I'll come down 45, and it'll go." And when it was over, everybody was laughing at me. Now I hear Bettman, after the press conference, kind of alluded or something to $45 million. Like you say, it's funny he didn't come back like that. I really believe that if Bettman was offered $45 million, he'd have gone for it. I really do.
There are some people who still think that could happen like in the next 24 hours. Well, do you think that's out of the question?
No, I don't. And I'll tell you, here's another thing. Everybody's giving it to Goodenow. I mean, he raised their salaries 300% or something like that. What he should do to get off the hook, and they should go to Gary and say, "Look, Gary, give us 5 days. We'll have a vote. I'm off the hook then. I'm off the hook. If they want to go, let them go. They should have a vote. Give us 5 days. I'm sure, I bet you any money the players would go for $45 million.